guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about the classic Savatage song, Sirens. We're going to look at the full song, all the rhythm parts, and this is a classic from 1983, title track from their first full-length album. Mr. Criss Oliva on the guitars, one of my top 5 guitar players of all time. Savatage, as many of you know, is my favorite metal band of all time, and it's a good thing because you guys request Savatage a whole bunch, and this song in particular, Sirens, has been requested a ton, and so I'm happy to bring this to you. We're going to do a what I call a deep dive on the whole thing, looking at the all the main riffs, including the cool, clean intro and the funky little the trippy little interlude section in the middle, plus all the heavy riffs. So there's not really a guitar solo on this, just some random licks. We're not really going to look at those. Those seem to be quite interchangeable with, if you listen to some live footage of Criss playing these little fills and stuff, he changes them up all the time. So I might cover some of that stuff in another lesson, Criss Oliva type licks and things like that. But today we're just going to learn the song. So imagine you're the rhythm guitar player for Savatage. You're going to be able to play the whole thing from beginning to end. Now we're going to go through this pretty quickly, so I would recommend getting the tab for this, which you can find down below in the description box over at my Patreon. And I have the whole tab from beginning to end in order, the entire song. I've never seen this tab correct, for one thing, and secondly, I've never seen a full tab of this anywhere. So as far as I know, this is the only one you can get on the internet anyway, and it's also got a guitar profile with it. That's really cool because it will allow you to slow things down and isolate stuff, use the built-in metronome, change the tempo if you want, or the tuning even. We'll talk about that in just a sec. So make sure and head on over to Patreon, grab the tab. Like I said, we'll be going through this fairly quickly. That's really going to help you follow along with things. The next big thing to talk about here is the tuning, which is a whole step down. So this is very common with the older Savatage stuff, is their whole guitar is down a whole step. Here's a low E power chord, tuned down a whole step. So you want this low E to sound like a D. Now mind you, this is not drop D tuning, this is D standard tuning, the whole guitar, every string down a whole step. Alright, so cool, so we can get going on this now. On the first part here, we're going to be playing a kind of a semi-clean part. What I'm going to do tone-wise, you guys, is I'm running through my quad cortex, and I've got a plexi Marshall sound pulled up here that's overdriven. Sounds like this. I'm just going to roll back the volume a little bit. Apply a little muting, and that will be my semi-clean sound. If you want to go fully clean on this, be my guest. But this is it's probably the way that Criss did it live, is kind of a semi-clean, rolling the volume down kind of a tone. So the beginning has these sus2 chords. So a sus2 chord means that you're adding the second scale degree in there, which is a B flat. So you'd be adding a C note on top of that, which is at the second string, 3rd fret. But when you play it all together like this as a bar, the shape goes like this. 1st fret, 1st finger, and create a bar across all 5 strings, starting on the A string. Then put a ring and pinky on the 3rd fret on the D and G. That's the shape for a sus2 chord. Very much used in like prog metal, prog rock, that you can slide around. that's exactly what's going on here. So get familiar with that shape. And what we're going to do is apply a little picking pattern here. We'll start with this B flat, sus2. Okay, and this picking pattern is, I'll call out the strings, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, and then move it up to D. So we're at the 5th fret, same shape, same picking pattern. Those two together. Okay, we'll come back to that. Right now we're going to go back to B flat and do this much of it. So all I did there was same thing, but I only went to the high E string. And then quickly so I'm playing an F to an E power chord, and then I'm playing this little E power chord here, 2nd fret D, 5th fret B, 4th fret G, back to the 2nd fret D. So all this together, that first section. Okay, that's one round. Second round, we'll have a different ending. Start the same. Did you catch that? We went to an F5 instead of this F5 here, low string, to a low E. We went F on the 8th fret back to an E5. Now the trick on this is make sure to keep that sus2 shape. So because what we're going to do is play the top 3 strings, slide back from F to E, pause, and then high E 2nd fret, high E 2nd string, B, and then G string, which would be the 7th fret, 7th fret, and 9th fret respectively. Okay, so that would sound like this. The third time is the same as the first. And the fourth time is almost the same as the second one, but just a little bit shorter. Up to the F, and that's it. Then we're into the heavy riffs. All right, so let me just do the whole thing slow. Okay, so let's move on. Now we're into riff 1, which sounds like this. Okay, so it's the same riff twice, which is and then we'll just repeat that. So we'll start on an E5 power chord, the 7th fret, then 2 low open E strings, then this. This is a Criss Oliva signature here with the sliding octaves. So 8th fret on the A, 10th fret G, mute the D string with the underside of your index finger. Slide that back 1 fret. We'll be doing that a lot in this song. Okay, so then 3 open E's and repeat. So you do that 3 times. Now the ending goes like this. So we'll go F on the 8th fret, low E, E on the 7th fret, power chord, then low E, D at the 5th fret, low E, C on the 3rd fret, and then low E. And that happens twice. That's your riff 1, we'll call it. And that leads to the verse. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's keep going. So this is the verse. Okay, right there is the verse. Fairly simple. We're going to play the E power chord, the 7th fret, go to a D, 5th fret, then quickly G to D, and that's 5th fret on the D, 7th fret, G, there's your G chord, up to a D, and then this riff again. See how it comes back to that at the end. One more time slow through the whole verse. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're into the pre-chorus, we'll call it, and it goes like this. Right there, and then we'll be into the chorus riff. Fairly simple, but super cool. This is a D5 power chord, the 5th fret, but I'm playing the low E string at the 5th fret with it. So I'm fretting the 5th fret low E, 5th fret A, 7th fret on the D string. You could also add the 7th fret on the G string if you want. And then move that down a whole step to a C. This. So that's just E5, D5, back to E, and then you're into that riff. And then it happens again. D, C, then E back to D, and that's going to lead into the chorus. So let's take that whole pre-chorus now. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's how it goes into the chorus. So let's talk about the chorus riff now. We're going to do the same F to E move, but we're going to add some chugging on the low E string here. And that's what it sounds like. Okay, let me try it slow once so you can hear everything clearly. Then it goes again. So that was one time through. Let me do it back to back, even a little slower. 2, 3, 4. So that would lead into the next verse after that. Okay, so here's what we have. Right there. So we're doing the F back to E. Then I'm going to go down on the low E, down, up, and then down, down. So try to get that much. And then we're going to play 2 open E's and then 8-10 on the low E. And that's a little fill that's in there. You can hear that definitely on the original and in the live stuff. And you could just play 4 open E's like that, but it does sound like at least one of the guitar players is adding that in there, so that's why it's there, and that's why it's in the tab like that. And I think it sounds really cool anyway. So here's the riff slow, and then you're right back into it. And then the end of the riff goes. So we're going, the end goes 8 back to 7, so the F back to the E, and then down, down, up, D back to C, down, down, up, and then F back to E, and then that full chug, and then it starts over. Okay, so second verse. Pre-chorus number 2. Here's the bridge. And that's going to lead to the interlude. So the bridge is just a short little section after the second chorus. And by the way, the second chorus is twice as long as the first one, so make sure and just listen as you're playing along. The bridge is simple. It comes out of the chorus like E5, then add the 4th as these. It's an E sus4, and all that means is I'm adding the pinky to the 10th fret, in this case, of the E5 power chord. Actually, it's like an E major, 7th fret, A, 9, D, 9, G, would be 9B, but I'm playing the 10th fret instead. So start out with an E power chord, then add the 10th fret on the B, do the same thing on the D, 6th fret, C, add the 4th fret, and then on the B, just hold that. Just hold the B. And it might seem kind of funny these chords don't sound like they go together, and you'd be right. They don't really sound like they go together, but it works, right? It's there's no rules in heavy metal, and one of the things I love about Criss's playing was that he would come up with really cool stuff that didn't necessarily make sense theory-wise, which tells me that he was mostly an ear player, which I love, because you kind of can get stuck in some of that, well, you know, I'm only supposed to play this note or that note. He didn't have any of that. So a lot of genius parts came out of that. Not to say he didn't know some theory. I'm sure it's obvious that he did, the way he put songs together. He knew his scales and he knew what he needed to know, but he didn't let that get in the way of his creativity. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so those chords, E, power chord, E sus4, D, D sus4, C, C sus4, B, power chord, hold that. And that goes into this trippy little section. And it's really the last section we're going to focus on here. It goes, leading into it, it goes. And then the guitar goes. Something like that. You have to listen exactly to the rhythm of it. It's cool. It's kind of a trippy thing there. It's fairly easy to play. It's you hit that low E string, and then you're gonna play 3rd fret on the high E, open E, 3rd fret B, open B. So, and then this 2-4-2 open. It's a hammer pull. And then open D. So this is 2-4-2 open on the G. Open D, and then with an upstroke, 1st fret on the high E, 1st fret on the B string. Start over low E. And I think he does that 5 times. And that's the entire riff, and it comes out of that out of that, and it goes right into that main riff. I think that's riff 1 again, and it plays that, I believe, 5 times. You'll have to make sure though. And then it just ends like this on an E5 power chord. That. Okay, and that's it, guys. That's the entire song from beginning to end. Lots of riffs, lots going on there, but it wasn't too bad, was it? Hopefully not, especially if you have the tab to follow along. Once again, over at Patreon, check that out, and I hope you get along well with this. It's a great song, classic metal. One of the best anthems of all time, I think, from my favorite heavy metal band of all time, Savatage. They still always play this live. It's a fan favorite for sure. So, excuse me, if you would like more Savatage, let me know in the comments what you would like me to play next or teach next. Riffs, songs, solos, you let me know. I love all eras of Savatage. It could be the early stuff, it could be later on. And it does my heart good to see that they're still going strong out there playing festivals this summer, 2026. I had the great pleasure and honor of working with Zach Stevens, who's doing the lead vocals now on one of my tracks, the Moonlit Masquerade EP is a song called Wreckage. Jeff Plate, the drummer, is also on that song, and I'll leave a link if you guys are interested in checking that out. There's a full-length album coming in November, and we'll talk more about that as I get closer. It's got a ton of great players and singers on it, but Jeff Plate plays a bunch of the drums and stuff. Great player. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Rock on.